In this episode, I'm going to talk about thinking bigger. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's episode of Interview Connections TV. What I want to talk about today is thinking bigger and playing a bigger game in your business and also in your life. Recently, I decided that I was going to be renting an office for my business after kind of maternity leave and after I'm able to kind of get back to work on a more regular schedule because I'll be home with the baby for a while. But I decided in the past couple months that I was going to rent an office and not work from home anymore. Now, part of that is also because my husband, Jamie, switched jobs and is now working from home with a job that is, telecommute. So just there's not enough space in the house for two people to work from home. And I kind of jumped at the opportunity to rent an office because part of that for me was thinking bigger. I have loved working from home, and that's why I started my business, was to be at home. But now that we have Jamie working from home and being really present in the family and everything, being here, working, I'm really excited about the opportunity to go to an office. I don't know. I know that you can play a really big game, obviously, from a home office. But for me, it was kind of a symbolic way to think bigger, to, have a physical office space that my business rents for me to, be operating and running interviewconnections.com. I kind of just wanted to share that with you and share those thoughts and share and announce that I'm not working from home anymore, although I am home and I have a very flexible schedule. I'm going to an office that I've arranged and decorated, or will have arranged and decorated probably by the time you see this video. I just want to encourage that to you, to think bigger and play a bigger game. You can interpret that however you want. If you are really watching this because you want to learn more about doing podcasts and podcast interviews, I want you to encourage you to think bigger, play a bigger game. If you have a podcast, have you outsourced all the tasks that you can outsource yet? Have you hired a professional editor who can make your show sound professional? Have you hired a show notes writer who can actually take that task off your plate so you can focus more on higher revenue generating tasks? If you're working at the kitchen table, how can you arrange your home in a way that you have a separate space for your business? Think bigger, play a bigger game. I've been inspired because I've been listening to a lot of different podcasts. I was listening to Biz Women Rock. Katie did Shark Week, and she interviewed these just amazing women who, young entrepreneurial women in their 30s running $1 million businesses. And I heard that and I'm like, yeah, I would like to have $1 million business. So I'm working towards that. I'm saying it right here on Interview Connections TV. I'm thinking bigger, I'm playing a bigger game, and I want you to also. So what are you going to do? What change are you going to make in your business to think bigger and to play a bigger game? I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below. Share this on Facebook or wherever you're watching this. I want to get this message out there that we all need to be thinking bigger and playing a bigger game. And I want to just encourage you to interpret that in the way that makes the most sense for your life and your business. But wanted to share the story a little bit about how I am getting an office outside my home so I can expand my business outside of the confines of the third bedroom in my house. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. Check out my podcast, Roads to Success, at rtspodcast.com. And if you want to check out Interview Connections, we can work together. You can see that game that I'm playing, interviewconnections.com. And thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, Jessica Rhodes, committed to helping you leverage your brand through the power of authority and expertise. Do lots of interviews this week. Get yourself out there, market and grow your business, take massive action, and I will catch you next Tuesday. Take care, everyone.